Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taryn Boone. I am one half of the Motivated Chicks, and today we are discussing how you can use the Motives Cosmetics one-of-a-kind custom blend mineral foundation system in order to grow your makeup and salon business. This video is specifically for those of you who are currently makeup artists, whether you're freelancing or you have your own business or work for someone else, and or you are a salon owner or you're a makeup artist that works in a salon. This is a great program in order for you to be able to build residual income. The residual income is so key in order to be able to expand and gain the wealth that we need, to pretty much live the lives that we want to live. And I'm not talking about, building some team or anything like that. Like I said, this is specifically for makeup artists and salon owners that want to expand their offerings to their clients. How many times have you had somebody sit in your chair, whether they were very, very pale or very of a dark complexion, and you had to sit there and mix something up for them? You didn't necessarily have that perfect color in their kit. Well, guess what? Your client simply loved how they looked when they got out of your chair. However, you didn't have anything to sell them. You had to just kind of whip it up on the fly. You kind of figured out what mixed and matched their skin tone, what they needed in order to achieve the look you need for them, whether they were a bride or prom or a special occasion. But you left money on the table because, yeah, they paid you $65, $100, however much you charge to do a face, but you didn't retail them that wonderful blend that you just kind of whipped up on the fly. Well, with the Motives Cosmetics Custom Blend Foundation System, you are able now to do that for your clientele and future clientele. Motives Cosmetics is the only cosmetic company that are still doing custom blend foundations. So this is great leverage if you are really trying to build your business or build a name for yourself in your local area for doing makeup, because you're now able to give your clients and new clients their skin in a bottle. How powerful is that? I mean, me as a minority woman, it's very, very hard to find the right consistency, let alone color, that matches my skin tone just in a general store. So when I had my custom blend created for me with Motives, I was immediately sold. So this is why this is a residual income platform for you, because now you've just given your client a skin in the bottle. So every 30 to 45 days, like clockwork, depending on how often they wear their makeup. If they wear it every day, then you'll probably see them a lot quicker. But now they are able to come back to you, which I said, building that residual income. All of our foundations are pure mineral based, oil free, talc free, paraben free, gluten free, non-comedogenic, which means they do not clog your pores. We also offer serum additives, so that way, let's say your client wants a little bit more wrinkle reducer, you can add that additive. Let's say they want a little bit more SPF, they want a matte finish, a dewy finish. You're able to do that, create those consistencies, as well as create any color. So we offer liquid as well as powder. This is what our liquid looks like here. It actually, you can purchase the tower separately to be able to display this on. This is great if you are in a salon or if you're just on the go. We also have everything is very highly pigmented. So these here are our mineral powders, and this is the liquid. These are the serum additives here. And we offer hydrators, oil control, mattifiers, fringe benefits, firming botanicals for those ladies that want to kind of perk that skin up, reduce those wrinkles and lines, sunscreen, as well as coverage enhancers, whether they want sheer coverage, full coverage, all that good stuff. You know, a couple years ago, Bare Minerals came out and everybody was all the rage about mineral powders. Well, what if you had the opportunity to make your clients their own mineral powder right there? Like I said, I am a minority woman. I'm African American, and Bare Minerals didn't necessarily work for me because of the bismuth oxide that is in the powder. My skin had a severe allergic reaction to that, and a lot of women of color are allergic to that kind of white ingredient. It normally adds luster to it, but it can be a skin irritant, especially for those of darker or ethnic descents. It could leave a chalky, kind of ashy undertone to your skin, especially when you take a picture. And I mean, my face was literally burning and stinging when I had it on. So I love that our mineral powders are free of the bismuth oxychloride. You don't have to worry about that. They're also non-comedogenic. They're natural earth minerals, and these also promote healthy skin. But what I love about this kit specifically is I've seen people make blushes with this. I've seen people make their own custom bronzers, their own custom eyeshadows even. So really, with the powders, you're buying this kit for about $250, but the possibilities are endless for your clientele. You have to understand, with the initial investment that you're making, you're going to use some more than others, some colors more than others. So you're only going to be replacing, 1, 2, 3 jars at a time. You're not going to have to buy all 14 jars all over again. So depending on your clientele, you might go through one kit every 4 to 5 months, or you might be a little quicker if you have really a great demand, which I am telling you, as soon as you roll this out in your salon or to your clientele, you email, you text, you call your clients and say, hey, look, I'm now offering to give you a custom blend foundation. I mean, you're going to start rolling through these kits like I don't know what. I've seen it happen. We also offer our own training. So for those of you that, color theory isn't still fresh on the brain, you need a refresher, or you just want to kind of play with it, kind of see what the consistency are with these products, we do offer our training classes, which are $25 each. That's it. And you get to create your own custom blend for practice while you're at the class. I will also put the link in the description box below on where you can find out where those training classes are taking place. But this is the bottom line, right, guys? How much can I make with this? So normally the custom blend liquid kit, which we've seen up here on this tower, makes about 80 bottles of foundation. So most consultants, and what I love about this, you are in charge of how much you want to sell your product for. We don't put in necessarily a retail value. We only have prices on what it costs for me in order to sell it to you, in order for you to get the kit. So it can make about 80 bottles. So most people, I guess we were just going to use the law of averages here. $40 for a liquid foundation, which is about average for a high-end liquid foundation at one of your makeup counters, a little bit less. So if we do 80 bottles times 40, your gross profit will be $3,200. So minus your $850 investment, your net profit will be $2,400 just off of this liquid kit if you made all 80 bottles, just using everything up in that kit specifically. So I don't know about you guys, but $2,400 is a lot of money, especially this is $2,400 that you did not already have. Yes, you're doing faces, but now you're selling them a consistent product. They have to call you. You have their recipe for their skin in a bottle. And I'll show you exactly what I mean with this video here. So in this video, one of our modist trainers, Daniel Toner, actually is walking through how she's going to make this mineral custom blend foundation for her client Tasha. So in here she's going to show you exactly what she's using, the step-by-step process, which you would learn in training. But then this piece of paper you see here is our blending pad, and that is where she's going to write the recipe for Tasha's perfectly blended foundation. And I'll link the link to this video in the description bar below if you want to see exactly how to do it. I'm just going to point out a few highlights in this video that I feel like you should really follow. So right here, Danielle is actually going through the recipe of her base here, her toner, and then another toner for sunscreen, and then the moisturizing, since our client wanted to add moisturizing properties to her foundation, which goes back to being good for your skin. So you can see all of these here, your bases, your toners, your additives, and then you get to play mixtress and mix them all up for them and put them in this nice little jar here. So what you get in your $250 kit is actually the the powders, the additives, and the bases for the powder version. The pad that she's actually writing on and is actually going to mix on as well is $5. The blending life is $5, and then the jars, you get a pack of 5 for $15. So it's going to add up, once you do shipping, handling, and taxes, it's going to roughly be about $375 investment for the minerals. But like I said, with the powder, which is different than the liquid, is that you can use it for so much more. You can use it as a to make custom bronzers, to make custom eyeshadow, to make custom blushes. So it's not just for foundations. You can see here some of the really pretty vibrant colors. You can really use them for just about anything, which is great as a makeup artist to have in your kit and collection. So right there, Danielle's actually now going in and actually mixing it. And this is exactly what you'll be doing. In order to see from start to finish, you can go ahead and watch this video in its entirety. I'll link below. However, like I said, this is totally diversifying your portfolio and the services that your salon, your makeup artist in your salon, or you yourself can benefit from. Like I said, the profit is 300%. It costs about $15, about $10 to $15 to make a liquid, and about $5 to $8 to make a powder. But you're going to go and sell those between $30 and $50, depending on what people normally pay for makeup in your area. You are in charge of the price. It just depends on how much profit you want to make off of it. And another thing that I love so much about this is that you're able to, especially if you're a salon owner, you're able to do what we call blend your beauty events. Open up your doors to your salon, or even if you're a makeup artist, you can go in and rent a space or a hotel, or if you know a salon owner in your area, and ask them, can they just give you a little counter space to do a blend your beauty event? And that simply means that you're going to invite people. Your goal might be 12 customers, and you want to get an average retail sale of about $85. So maybe they buy a liquid and a powder, or a liquid and a blush, or whatever. So your profit could be about $1,000 a piece for the overall event. So you're going to expose the products to a greater number of people all at once. So you're not just doing one or two. You might have a client that did a custom blend and you invite her to the event and she brings 2 ladies with her. So those are 2 other people that you were able to reach instead of just doing one-on-one. It helps you capture new customers. You can identify new hostess. Let's say somebody comes and they have a salon, or they have an office and they're doing a makeover Monday and they want you to come and do the same thing for them. You're able to identify new people to keep fresh leads in order to keep building your business with the actual custom blend foundations. And then you'll be able to capitalize on the energy and enthusiasm of attendees. How many times have we been somewhere out with our friends shopping, and it's like, oh, you're going back and forth whether or not you're going to get something, and somebody says, oh my god, it looks great, and then you end up buying it. So people capitalize off of those third-party approvals. So we also have a video here that you can watch in detail that I'll also link to, that just goes in and show you exactly step-by-step how to do your blend your beauty event once you do have your kit and are trained and are feeling comfortable in actually providing this service to your customers. I really, guys, hope this was a great video. If you would like to offer either one of these kits or even both, please go to the link just right here. I'll put it over here on the screen as well as down the bottom, and you're just going to fill out this form, and I will contact you. Me or my business partner Gigi will contact you in order to get the ball rolling. I'll also put you'll get an email with the price breakdown on about roughly how much it costs. The powder all together with all the accessories is about $375, including shipping, taxes. It might vary a little bit depending on where it's shipping to. For the liquid, all the accessories, the liquid, the tower, which is included, which is optional, I'm sorry, it's between about $850 and $900. So if you're interested in either one of these, just click the link below and it will send you right here to this form. You'll fill it out and one of us will definitely be in contact with you in order to get you shipped out and ready to go, in order to offer this great program to your clientele. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping that I am assisting you creating the lifestyle you want, doing what you love with Motives Cosmetics. Have a great day.